Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hey, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, blood sugars were over 33 again. But right now, they're down to 20.1. Feeling better, not feeling so sick. Today I want to talk to you about bolusing. Why now do we bolus? Back when I was first diagnosed, you were given a certain amount of short acting, a certain amount of long acting in the AM. In the PM, you could have the same thing. So why now do we have to do multiple injections throughout the day? I don't really know. Well, that would be a suitable thing, but bolusing allows you to stop having to follow normal blood sugars, a fixed diet. The negative before that was, oh well, you have the insulin in your system, you just have to eat. And it was really difficult when I was sick and didn't want to eat. And my mother would come and say, oh well, you need to eat, and basically force me to eat a whole meal. Granted, I revisited it later, but we've learned so much more. At that point, I should have called the doctor. But, oh no, I can do this all on my own. But bolusing allows you to have what you like to eat. And I'm still saying moderation is still the key, but doesn't mean that everything is open to you all the time. There is an old adage, I don't know if it's an adage, but eat what you should be eating 80% of the time, and 20% of the time you can splurge. I think this helps people who are on a weight loss journey. But for people who are trying to control their blood sugars, it could also happen. The one really big positive about where I'm staying right now, it allows me to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And they're all virtually the same. So when we're served a meal, I know it's roughly 50 grams of carbs to 59, depending breakfast, lunch, or dinner. So I give a bolus based on that amount of insulin. Your dietitian should be able to set bolusing guidelines for you. But does that mean I could go out and have cakes and pies, and go out and have big meals every single day? No, that doesn't necessarily mean that. We just discussed that about the 80-20 rule. I know for a while there when I was living on my own, I would go out on the premise of getting something for dinner. But the minute I passed by an A&W, I wanted that A&W. And yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. But then I was in, I have to eat dinner. Now, let me explain the difference between bolus and basal. I think that will clear an awful lot out for you. Whether you give it by shots or, sorry, let's turn that around, give it by an insulin pump. Okay? They are both means of getting your insulin. You could do it by pen as well. But they all can give you a long-acting insulin. That acts as your basal type. And that will be probably all the insulin that you need if you don't eat. It'll keep your body breathing, your daily life going. Bolus is given when we need to get insulin added to your system quickly because you're going to take in a lot of carbs. It's given 20 to 10 minutes before your meal. And this will help control the amount of sugar released. It'll also, if we know what happens with insulin, it opens up your cells to allow insulin in. Now, a lot of people might ask, well, why don't we just give bolus when we eat? Well, your blood sugar is likely to still rise because your body's going to need that underlying insulin to stop you from the fight or flight reflexes, which we all have every single day. It's very easy to say, well, I kind of like just the meals. It'll cut me back another insulin. But that is not helping you. You need to have a basal rate and a bolus rate. If that wasn't the case, they wouldn't have incorporated it into the pumps. And don't start testing your theories out. The best thing to go is sit down with the doctor and say, I've been having highs or I've been having lows. Maybe we should cut out the basal altogether and just go up bolus. That's kind of an invitation to the fast track of getting highs. And when you get highs, you have more chance of developing diabetic ketoacidosis. Ideally, with your basal rate and your boluses, you want within a range. You like your blood sugars to follow an even keel. Now, doing it this way does not mean that you are not going to have low blood sugars. You're going to have low blood sugars. And you need to deal with them quickly. Oh, I don't want to deal with it quickly. Oh no, it's extra calories and I'm going to get fat. No, I don't think so. So what do we learn about this? Your doctor will prescribe, whether you're on a pen or a syringe, a basal rate and bolus. Your basal rate can be given once or twice a day. Your bolus will be given every time you eat, or you have to have a correction. The pump is sort of all built in. And I don't care whether you have this pump, you have the Omnipod, what's the other one? T-Slim. It doesn't matter what pump you have. They're all designed to keep your blood sugar down. And that is vitally important. Any questions? Speak to your doctor. And with that, have a good day. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.